Welcome back to Books Central Inside the Pages, where we take you on a journey through the world of books and literature. I'm your host, Abby, and today we have a very special guest with us. Joining us from Perth, Australia, Cody McCall, a renowned author who recently released his latest book titled The Off-Road Explorer. Today, we'll be delving into the fascinating world of travel book writing and exploring the significance of immersive research and personal experiences in crafting compelling narratives. Welcome, Cody.
Thank you, Abby. It's great to be here, and I'm excited to share my experiences with your listeners.
We're thrilled to have you here, Cody. Let's start by discussing your latest book, The Off-Road Explorer. Can you tell us what inspired you to write this book?
Absolutely. Exploring the Australian outback was like stepping into another world, as I've always been fascinated by the unknown, the places that aren't on the usual tourist maps. The Off-Road Explorer is a culmination of my passion for travelling and off-road adventures. I've always been intrigued by the vast Australian outback and its untamed beauty. I wanted to capture the essence of these incredible landscapes and share them with readers. At the same time, I wanted to highlight the importance of immersive research and personal experiences in crafting a compelling narrative.
That sounds fascinating, Cody. A great travel book should make the readers feel like they are on the journey themselves. Could you give us an example of the kind of immersive research and personal experiences you incorporated into your book?
Of course. Research is vital, Abby. Before embarking on any adventure, I spent countless hours studying maps, reading about the history and culture of the places I planned to visit, and speaking with locals who had invaluable knowledge to share. This research not only allowed me to have a deeper understanding of the areas I explored but also helped me uncover hidden gems and unique stories that shaped the narrative of my book. As a travel writer, I believe it's essential to experience what you write about firsthand. For The Off-Road Explorer, I immersed myself in the local cultures, met fascinating people, and faced various challenges along the way. These experiences helped me create a vivid and authentic account of the journeys and landscapes I encountered.
I can imagine that the research phase was as exciting as the journey, Cody. Now, let's dive into some of the enthralling adventures you encountered while traversing the Australian outback. Can you share one memorable story with us?
Of course, Abby. One of my most memorable stories was when I found myself face to face with a mischievous kangaroo while setting up camp for the night. This kangaroo, let's call him Joey, had an affinity for stealing food. I remember waking up in the middle of the night to a rustling sound and, to my surprise, found Joey attempting to snatch my sandwich right from under my nose. We had a comical standoff for a good 5 minutes. Eventually, Joey decided my sandwich wasn't worth the effort and hopped away, but that encounter will forever remain etched in my memory.
It must have been an incredible adventure. Can you share some anecdotes from your travels?
Absolutely. Crossing the iconic Simpson Desert was one of the most exhilarating moments during my journey. The vast expanse of sand dunes seemed never-ending, and the area's remote and isolated nature was awe-inspiring and humbling. I remember the thrill of conquering each sand dune and capturing that sense of triumph in my writing. On the other hand, there were also moments of mishaps that brought humor to my journey. I vividly recall getting my 4x4 vehicle stuck in a muddy bog, miles away from any form of civilization. It was quite a comical situation, reminding me of the unpredictable nature of off-road adventures.
That's hilarious, Cody. It's those unexpected moments that make travel so exciting. Can you tell us a little about what readers can expect from The Off-Road Explorer?
The Off-Road Explorer is not just a travel book, it's an immersive experience. Readers will join me on a rollercoaster ride through the stunning Australian outback. They'll travel through vast deserts, encounter fascinating wildlife, experience the warmth of small communities, and face the challenges of venturing off the beaten path. It's a book that aims to inspire readers to step out of their comfort zones and explore the world with an open mind and a sense of adventure.
Now, speaking of writing, let's talk about the process of creating a travel book. What are some of the challenges you faced while putting your experiences into words?
Writing about travel is a beautiful challenge. One of the main hurdles I encountered was finding a way to transport my readers to those breathtaking landscapes and make them feel like they were right there with me. It required sharing not just the sights but the sounds, smells, and emotions that came with each adventure. I wanted readers to feel the adrenaline rush as I drove through the rugged terrain and encountered the unexpected just as I did.
It sounds like you had your fair share of memorable moments. Cody, what do you hope readers will take away from the Off-Road Explorer?
Ultimately, I hope readers will be inspired to explore and appreciate the beauty of the world around them. There's so much to discover and learn, whether it's through off-road adventures or different forms of travel. I also hope readers will realize the power of personal experiences and first-hand research in storytelling. It adds depth and authenticity to the narratives and allows readers to truly connect with the journeys.
Well, Cody, you've certainly piqued our curiosity. I can't wait to get my hands on the Off-Road Explorer. Before we go, is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners?
Absolutely, Abby. I want to remind everyone who dreams of embarking on their own off-road adventure never to let fear hold them back. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone, and there's a whole world waiting to be explored. So grab a map, pack your sense of adventure, and hit the road.
We can't wait to read it. Thank you so much, Cody, for joining us today and sharing your insights into travel book writing. It has been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, Abby, for having me. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
That concludes our episode of Books Central Inside the Pages. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your incredible stories. The Off-Road Explorer sounds like a must-read for any travel enthusiast. Thank you to all our listeners for tuning in to Inside the Pages with me, Abby. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more exciting literary discussions in our future episodes. Until next time, happy reading!